Hi people, it's me! I have good news! This is finally the real deal. This is my Perfume Collection video, the first of a few probably. Well, I guess let's just get right into it. Here we have Computer City. These are in chronological order. This is Computer City, and I really like the blue highlights in their hair. That's pretty cool. This was back when they were still sort of an idol group, but getting into the electropop type of thing. That's why this is especially this one, and then we have this. They're starting to get more futuristic with their style, and this album reminds me of kind of OK Computer mixed with Mary Kay or something. The inside of this is very like straight out of a fashion magazine or something. Like I would go into JCPenney and see this in the real Perfume Collection. Here, let's see, in Linear Motor Girl. I'm a terrible fan, I know. I don't know all of these by their covers. Once we get down farther down this list, I pretty much do, but yeah, these first three I do not know by their covers. And I really like Nochi's bangs in this one. I miss her bangs. May I just say. And there's The Complete Best, their first album. Their first full album, sort of compilation, not really an actual new album. Although, there are a lot of new things on this. And it's surprising how many of those are in Japanese and katakana mostly. Yeah, pretty much entirely. Except the last two. Which is weird. I don't know why. Well, I guess because their name is stylized in English, in Romanized Perfume. But it's kind of weird that Perfume, track 11 of all of them, is actually not in katakana. But you can really tell their progression, how they changed from being a very exclusively Japanese pop idol group to trying to branch out, because especially with JPN, most every song on that is in Romanized English. Here we have Polyrhythm. I really like the merging of styles on all of Perfume's CDs. There's a very cool blue, and that's very kind of late 90s Prism kind of look. Twinkle Stove, Powdery Snow, I believe. No, that's Baby Cruising Love. And Macaroni. Macaroni was one of my favorites during this era. During this era, not area. It was very Christmassy, even though it came out in July. Christmas in July. Here's Game! Game was really my introduction, a lot of people's introduction to Perfume. This is when they started getting big. When this came out, that's when I started really getting into them. And this, you can really tell, this is when they started getting into the really electro-pop, futuristic style. I mean, those are some crazy freaking outfits. Kind of Daft Punk kind of thing. And you can see more than half, well, I don't know if you can see on this because my camera sucks a dick, but more than half of these are in English. I mean, the titles of them. This one is Dream Fighter. Dream Fighter is a great one. I love that single. And it also has Negai on it, which is weird because Negai means gravity, I believe, in Japanese. And they also have another song called Gravity. but it's actually called Gravity in English. So, yeah, kind of interesting there. And I really like this single a lot. I actually haven't heard, I don't think I've heard the non-album version of Negai in a long time. I've heard it before, but it's been a long time. I'm going to have to put this on my computer because the album version is a little bit different. It's a little bit more complex. I think they added more piano or strings or something to it. I don't remember because it's been so long since I've heard the real version of this. I mean the original version. But I know a lot of people when that came out they didn't like it. I really liked it. I like that it's very mellow in comparison to pretty much anything else they've ever done, except for, well, that single hasn't come out yet, but the one with Seventh Heaven, which is, I think, on Polyrhythm, maybe? Maybe it did come out. Yeah, it is on Polyrhythm. So yeah, it came out, but people like Seventh Heaven, I think, but I guess Negai just wasn't their thing. Here's Love the World. I have 2 copies of this, actually, because I have, you know, they came out with the global compilation album Love the World, and I think I got those confused. I thought for sure I had it, but I looked through my collection and I didn't find it, so I have 2 copies of this. One is unopened. I think I'm going to sell that one on eBay, so you guys can look for it. I'll put a link or something if anybody wants it, and you'll get a lot faster shipping than through any of these international shipping methods, and I'll just sell it for like $15, which is pretty much what you can get it overseas, minus all the crazy shipping time. So I'm going to put this up, well, the other one, the unopened one, I have it in here somewhere. I'm going to put this up on eBay, and you guys can take a look at it if you want. But yeah, there you go. I have 2 copies of this because there's so many singles you lose track of them. But anyway, Love the World is a great single. I had this as my ringtone for a while, back when I had a smartphone, before I realized that I never used a smartphone, so I wasn't going to pay $80 a month for it. So yeah. Here we have One Room Disco with their crazy outfits. I really like Kashyuka's dress in this, but they're very Vogue kind of outfits, and I'm not a big fan of that style, but they wear it well still. I mean, because it's Perfume, so there you go. Oh, and there's 2330. I don't remember. It's been way too long since I've taken Japanese. I don't remember how to pronounce 2330 in Japanese. I think it's, I don't know. I don't even know. But that's another really mellow one that came out after Negai, and I'm pretty, I don't know how people took that one, but I liked it. I liked it anyway. I liked it. But, okay, here is the regular version of Triangle. This really showed their progression. I mean, we came from Complete Best to all the way to Triangle. This was the pinnacle of their electro-popness. And I think once JPN came out, then that really was, you know, they kind of pioneered that sound. So once JPN came out, they were sort of pop of today. But this is the pinnacle of their electro-popness, I think, if you know what I mean. And you can see Nochi changed her hair along the line somewhere. I don't remember when she did, but I still miss her bangs, gotta say. And here we have Fujitema Girl, I think. Or is this? Yes, that's right. That was a really weird music video. I liked it a lot, though. I really like the crazy ass colors in this, and it's pretty cool. Let's go on. Voice is when I started to get crazy obsessed with them. This was the moment. And Voice is my favorite Perfume PV, I have to say. And I love that picture too. How Kashiyuka is just squished in the middle, like she has no idea what the heck's going on. And Voice is definitely the best music. I'm not a big fan of music videos actually, but I loved Voice. That's the only music video I can watch, and I really like watching that one. Meh. When I heard this one, at first I didn't like it because it sounded kind of annoying. Same with Fake It. Both of these. I didn't buy this when it first came out, because these were the first ones that I buy Perfume that I didn't like, but after you listen to them like 2 or 3 times, then I realized the error of my ways, because they are really good. And also the fezzes are a nice touch. Fezzes are cool. Laser Beam and Kasukana Kawari. Kasukana Kawari is one of my favorite singles by Perfume. When that first came out, I listened to it like 4 times in a row, and I do not repeat songs. I don't put songs on repeat, but I listened to that one a lot. Laser Beam is also a really cool music video, and I didn't like that one as much as Kasukana Kawari, but that was a really good. I just loved this single. Everything about it. It's great. I only have the regular version because I didn't buy this when it came out either. I was working as a server at the time and only getting like 20 hours a week, so I didn't get a whole lot of money to pay $50 for a CD or whatever. And here's Glitter and Spice. I say Glitter first because Glitter it's become probably my favorite Perfume song. And the music video, everything about it, I love Glitter. And I listened to that one a bunch of times in a row too. This is the only single I put in my car, just to put in my CD player and listen to. There's only 2 songs on it, but this is the only CD I've ever put in my car just to listen to the one song. Even though I have an iPod, I could just plug that into the aux, but CDs sound better. Anyway. Spring of Life. And Communication. A lot of people didn't like Communication either. I did. I liked Communication. If you have been there from the beginning, I have not. But when I first started listening to Perfume, I started at the beginning. So this is really kind of a flashback to their old stuff. Communication is. And I really liked that about it, and it's just a fun song. But a lot of people hated it. A lot of people liked Spring of Life and hated Kasukana Kawari too, but Communication. I really liked Communication, and Spring of Life was pretty good, but Communication was a great one. That's the reason I bought this, and this is a special edition. This is when I started having enough money to actually buy them when they came out. Here is JPN, the Super Special Awesomeness Edition. This means you are an amazing person if you own this or something. You know, it makes me feel special because it has a slip cover. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. I already talked about JPN. This is a great album. I love everything about it. I like the new songs they have on it. The March, I don't remember what it's called. I'm a terrible person. I don't remember what the March, something about March. I keep thinking of Kyari Pamu Pamu, or Kyari no March, but that's not what it is. But I didn't really like that one very much. It's the only thing on there, but after listening to it a few times, then, you know, it grows on you. And then you have the live DVD. I already gave an unboxing of this, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but that's good. A good live. Yeah, it's good. Here we have Love the World, the compilation. This is the culprit of making me buy 2 versions of Love the World, which is fine with me because it's Perfume. I'm always willing to give them some monies, as you can see. But this is the remix of Chocolate Disco on this is really good. Chocolate Disco was my favorite Perfume song for a really long time. It still is one of my favorites. It's just really hard to choose what my favorite is at this point. but that's a really good remix of it. And there's a remix of My Color on this. These are the only two reasons really for somebody who's, you know, a fan of Perfume to buy this, unless they're, you know, a big fan like me who wants everything. And also there's for the first time the full version of Fake It, the music video, and a version of Polyrhythm that's on there that shows their performances of that throughout history. But that's a good compilation if you want to get anybody into it. That really shows the best of Perfume. But I prefer to make my own mixes and give it to people because that shows all of my favorite things. So there won't be anything on there that I don't want to be on there. Plus, it doesn't have the original versions of My Color or Chocolate Disco. Here we have Spending All My Time. I've given my opinions on this on other videos. I really didn't like Spending All My Time. It's grown on me a little bit, but it's still the weakest single that Perfume's ever come out with, I think. I really liked Point and Hurly Burly, though. Both of those are great singles. If they just put one of those as the cover, as the lead single, I would have loved this. But Spending All My Time is... I'm not going to talk anymore about it. I think I did an unboxing of this. I don't remember. But, yeah, I may not have because I'm not a big fan of Spending All My Time. But I love those other two singles on it. So... yeah, here are the live albums. There's Perfume at Budokan with like 18 A's in 2008. Yeah, that's Perfume live at Budokan. That's a great... I'm not sure if I like this one better or the one at Tokyo Dome, but this is a really good performance. I think the one at Tokyo Dome, this one right here, I think I like this one even better. They're both great performances. I might like them better than one at JPN, but that is, I mean, they only keep getting better. But I just love the setting, the stage of this. The opening of this one is my favorite. I don't know if it's better than This Is JPN from the JPN Live, but it's really good. Here we have one of my prized possessions. One of my friends from Japan got me this and brought it back from Japan. This Perfume portfolio has all kinds of amazing pictures that, if you guys are active tumblers on Perfume tumblers and stuff, you've probably seen most of these pictures before. I really don't open this book any wider than this, because I don't want to bend the spine or do anything to it, because this is one of my prized possessions. I love this thing. And this would have cost like $75, I think, to import. Just because of shipping. It's I don't know how much it costs just for the book alone, but shipping is like almost double the cost of the book, which is craziness. And then we have Vogue Japan. I already showed you all this one, did an unboxing of that. And that's pretty much my collection. It's awesome. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do another video or not. I did show a lot about each of these in this time that I've talked about them. So I may not do another video. Plus it takes a lot of work to go through all that. And I work a lot, so I don't have much time to do that. But this is every single except for the super rare runs. Good stuff. I'll probably do another video just making it a little more professional. This will be my one where I went through all these and showed you everything. And I'll do another one that's a little more professional, just kind of show off everything, kind of like I did with my video game collection videos, which I do need to do really soon. I may even do that right after I stop this video, but it's getting kind of dark out there. It's like 6 o'clock now, 5:30. So I might do it tomorrow or something, but it's definitely going to come up soon. We have a 360 now, and my game collection has, I'm sure it's doubled in the last time I did that video, which was over a year ago. Might have even been 2 years ago. It was a long long time ago. But yeah, that's about it. Finally got them all. That's an exciting feat, and this probably costs more than $500, all this stuff, but good stuff. I can now call myself a true fan and a credit to the world, because I have spent all my money on things I'm never even going to open. That's America, ladies and gentlemen.